Wolsey was also a major patron of the arts. He subsidized scholarships. He founded Cardinal College in Ipswich and Oxford. He built Hampton Court, where he entertained foreign leaders and ambassadors. Not bad for a boy who was born a butcher's son in Ipswich. I've been to Ipswich. I went to a concert at the Corn Exchange in Ipswich a long time ago. I don't have a lot of memories of Ipswich. I think I liked it. Anyway, that's off topic. So, speaking of being a butcher's son, Wolsey's father, Robert, wasn't a butcher the way we would recognize a butcher. He was actually a bit of a serial entrepreneur. He held cattle. He was also an innkeeper. In fact, he was often in court with complaints against him for ignoring health and safety and hygiene standards. Apparently, his, quote, ale and beer measures did not give the official ale taster satisfaction. Also, and I quote, he slaughtered his oxen without showing their skins in the marketplace. And he cast out offal into the highway, where his pigs wandered about at large unattended. Nothing worse than unattended pigs in the highway. I live in Amish country now. There are unattended pigs in the highway sometimes. Anyway, during the reign of the Yorkist kings, he welcomed in the women of ill repute who came into his inn as well. But Henry VII cracked down with some new regulations, and Robert mended his ways. On his mother's side, Thomas Wolsey's uncle was a fellow called Edmund Dondy, who was more well-to-do. In fact, he had the means to build 15 almshouses. He was a wealthy merchant. He was a member of Parliament for Ipswich, and his granddaughter would become the first wife of Sir Nicholas Bacon, Lord Keeper of the Great Seal of England during Elizabeth I's reign. Thomas's relationship with Edmund Dondy inspired him to thinking that maybe he could also become someone important. And it's possible that his uncle actually helped to finance his schooling. The Ipswich that Wolsey was born into was already quite old. It received its royal charter in 1200, with a port and relationships with traders from around Europe and even beyond. There was a shrine at Ipswich called Our Lady of Grace that drew pilgrims from the very beginning thanks to the mixture of its architecture. And of course, like all shrines, there were many miracles that had taken place there. Henry VII's wife, Elizabeth of York, actually donated money to the shrine. Henry VIII visited with Catherine of Aragon. No one is exactly sure when the shrine was built, but it was probably around 1150. There was also a hospital in Ipswich, and there was an inn. So you had this thriving economy of pilgrims and all of the infrastructure that would be there, the services that would be there to support them. And this shrine. The shrine, of course, would be destroyed under Cromwell's dissolution, but it had already been a tourist destination for generations by that point, and may have had a profound effect on young Wolsey's decision to pursue a career in the church.